We on? We're on. Okay. All right, everyone. So I pulled the trigger and I got it. I got this. So yep, I got the 10-20 f4 power zoom lens for the ZV-E10, and I'm excited to open it with you guys. So in this video, we're gonna review this thing as much as possible, and this will be the only video you'll ever need to know about the 10-20 power zoom lens for the Sony E-mount. So this video will be broken down to segments, first being the unboxing, handheld work, onto stabilization, and then into low light settings. So please stick around if you're interested in seeing all those things, as well as giving the video a like and subscribing if you'd like to see more. There's tons of different videos on this channel for you guys, so let's jump right into it. So yep, here's the box. And it looks a little beat up, and the story is, well, I got this from Best Buy. They have it to where you can buy used lenses, and this one was in the excellent condition for like $5.90. So it was already a pretty big discount from what buying it new is. So let's kind of see how everything is. Looks like we got a bunch of the manuals. Here's the lens itself. Ooh. Okay, so this one doesn't come with the back cover. I don't know if they're supposed to come with the back cover, but pretty solid. Lightweight. There's the lens. All right, I'll put this down here. And then we don't need that. And here is the lens hood. So let's see. Let's snap the lens hood on. Let's see, this way. There we go. All right, so here's the lens. There's no more bigger than the palm of my hand. It's pretty small. All right, so here you have your manual on autofocus. You have a customizable button to do whatever you like with it. Tight and wide controller, zoom control. I believe the inside one is zoom and the outside one is focus. But yeah, pretty nice. So let's now attach this to the camera. All right, so hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, so let's take off the 16-50 millimeter lens. Put that down, and let's make sure there's no dust. Clip this in, and voila! There you go, guys. That's the size of it. Still, palm of my hand. Palm of my hand. So yeah, I wouldn't call myself, short. I would say I'm average height, 5'10", and this feels really great in my hands. It's this small. I don't have huge hands. I also don't have tiny hands. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. So let's go outside and do a little bit of handheld work, so you guys get a sense of how this camera is. Whew. Okay, everyone, I am here at this neighborhood park. Ooh. Sun is directly in my face. It is about 4 p.m. And yeah, my settings are listed in the corner. 1/60 shutter speed, f16, ISO 100. The camera is about a foot away from my face right now, holding with two hands. And this is how it looks like. This is how much you get in the background. I am blinded right now, my God. But yeah, so if I was to actually walk, all right, let's see. Walking with one hand, this is how the camera looks. Walking with one hand, rough, probably. All right, let's try with two hands. Two hands, is that any better? Is two hands any better? All right. Okay. So if I was to hold it all the way out, this is the view you get when my hand is all the way out. My hand is just right under the lens, and this is what you get. Whoa. All right. You know, walking. Is it bad? Is it good? Is it bad? Hand is all the way out. All right. Well, let's put on active stabilization. So this is my hand all the way out with active stabilization. I can tell my hand is a little shaky. This lens does not obviously come with standard stabilization because there's no OSS, but hand is all the way out with this one. So if I was to hold the camera a foot out from my face, this is probably a foot out from my face. So a foot out. This is the framing you get. It's not a terrible framing. It's actually not bad at all. Is this good? Does this look good to you guys? The sun is harsh right now. So this is with catalyst brows. My arm is all the way out. Settings are 1/200, f8, ISO is still 100. Yeah. More walkie and talkie. How does it do well? I am not sure. The camera is a foot away from my face. Still good. See, imagine there's another person here. Usually there's autofocus pretty good. I'm blinded. I can barely see the screen. A foot away from my face. All right, so the camera, or the lens more so, is a foot away from my face. How does it look like? Is it getting some good image? Is it getting some good framing with catalyst brows on? Is it smoothing the thing? Well, hopefully everything is good. I prefer to hold this camera a foot away from my face, just in general. I don't like sticking my arm all the way out, but if I can get close and personal to you guys, that would be the best. How are you guys liking the stabilization so far? Or the handheld? What do you guys think? So the sun is set. I am walking under a street lamp right now. Settings are at f4. ISO is on auto, so it's gonna fluctuate. But I'm at 1/60 right now. And yeah, so this is like, this is the low light capabilities of this lens. I'm holding with 2 hands right now. 2 hands. Just making sure I get, this part stable as possible for you guys. All right, guys, so I'm back at the park, and so yeah. I don't know if having auto ISO is technically cheating, but I don't know. I feel like if you need to use auto ISO, then just use auto ISO. I don't want to have to, keep switching between different ISOs. And for the most part, if you're vlogging, you're potentially just walking, in and out of things. You're walking all around different light exposures. So yeah, speaking of light exposures, we got little lights over here. Keeping it, I guess, bright in this area. But yeah. Right now you're about like a foot and a half away from my face. What do you guys think? Here, let me walk into an area that has no light surrounding it. It's gonna get brighter here. Ooh. Yeah, but where I'm standing over here right now, there's no light at all besides the ones over there. And then those ones over there. But with no light and just the sun, I mean, behind the houses, really, there's no sun anymore. It's just a clear blue sky. This is what you get. Are you guys satisfied? ISO is bumped all the way up currently to 25,600. But, I mean, I don't think that's bad at all. What do you guys think? Okay, so now I have bumped shutter speed to 1/200. If I was to use this in Canada's browse, I'm at the max ISO right now, still at f4. So let's get to walking, right? Let's walk. How well is this? So now this is really bad. We're getting banding. I don't know if it's due to the lights. I don't know if it's due to just the camera capabilities, but we're getting some hardcore banding, and that is no bueno. And I think it's just because the shutter speed is too high. So I don't think Canada's browse is an option in low light, especially with these lights. So if I'm just gonna adjust real quick, this is 1/25. That's a lot better. It jumps to 1/200. Yeah. All right, so now I'm at 1/125, and this is actually a lot better. This is a lot better. There's maybe a little bit of banding, but not too bad, not too bad. I'm at f4, 25,600 ISO. This is our low light test. Do you hate it? Do you love it? This is kind of what you get out of this camera and lens combo. It may be good, it may be bad. Just testing the different exposures back to the area with absolutely no light. This is a fire pit, by the way. I'm not gonna turn it on though. Ooh, it's a little windy. It's cold. All right, guys, I think that's enough for this low light test. What do you think? All right, let's go back. All right, guys, so this is me kind of walking through these houses right now. And, oof, it is dark. Like, I'm getting no light besides the street lamps and the lights that come from the houses. How it compares for you guys, I don't know. I'm holding the camera with two hands. Again, it's about a foot, maybe a foot and a half away. Here, let me bring it closer. All right, this is definitely a foot away. And yeah, so I mean, let me know what you guys think. See, f4, obviously you don't get that bokeh, that blurriness in the background, but like you get enough. You get enough. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you're not in an area that doesn't have like no light. I would think if you're out vlogging at night, you may be in a lit up area, like a theme park or something. If not, then you have nothing to worry about if you're only vlogging during the day. All right, so total conclusion here. I love this lens. This lens is great. Hopefully everything in this video was informative for you guys and helped you make the right decision in your lens buying journey. At the beginning, we briefly talked about what came inside the box. Moving on to that, we just had the handheld test, and then we moved on to stabilization as well as low light. So right now, my settings are currently 1/60, f4, and ISO is 1000. So this is how it looks like in my room. So I'm gonna get close to the camera again just to show you, you know, how close you can get to these lenses. So here, so here I am touching, you know, the outer ring of the lens. So again, a finger gun away. I am a finger gun away from this lens. That's pretty close. And you still get, you know, the stuff in the background. That's pretty nice. Let me step back to, this is about a foot away. This is a foot away from the camera. nice. A lot of stuff, and this is, you know, I'm probably gonna hold it out no more than a foot. I'm thoroughly happy with this lens. I recommend the 10-20 power zoom for the ZV-E10. I hope you guys found this very helpful, and yeah, be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all of my current videos. I upload Mondays and Fridays, sometimes in between. Thank you guys for clicking on this video, and I'll catch you on the next Cozy Experience. Peace.